Hello, I am Pam, and this is my channel, Made by Pam. So today is Friday. Granted, I'm getting this video out just a little bit late today, It's just been one of those days. I had to take a little nap. So, what have I done this week? Today is Friday Sews, and I do have a little bit of sewing that I did get finished. Now, I think Sunday, I did a video, and I was showing, I guess it's kind of a Frankenstein pattern, so I kind of merged pattern together and kind of altered it so that it would supposedly fit. So she received the pants that I sent. She received them Wednesday. And they did not fit. They weren't too small. They were too big. Oh my goodness. Big. Alright. So I am working on a new pair. Okay. So I have the bib halfway done. Halfway done because I wanted to get the straps done so that I could do the bib. So I have the straps and I still need to top stitch. So this is the color of the fabric that I'm going to be using. This is like a maroon burgundy fabric. And it's got a different stretch factor than the pink one did. So I have the straps sewn. I just need to do the top stitching, but I wanted to switch out the thread in the machine, so I wanted to use up all the thread that was on the bobbin before I did the top stitching, because as you can see, I did blue thread. I've got blue thread here, and I didn't want to do my top stitching with blue thread. So before I sew in the top part of this, I want to obviously have the straps done, and I have to have the top stitching done in order to put the straps on. And on this other side, that is the other side of the bib, it is quite a bit smaller. So I think she's going to be happier with that, because it was just a little bit too big. I mean a little bit. Not just a little bit, but a little bit. So I guess it was a lot a bit too big. Oh, I'm silly. So I have this, and I'm going to, usually with knits, I will take a piece of interfacing or something. I'll put along the bib part just to keep it from stretching too much. And I'm not adding a pocket on this piece because she doesn't want the front bib pocket. So I have that much done. And then the other night, my friend Kellyann was doing a project. Where did I put mine? Let me think. I know I have it. I just gotta find it. 1 second, people. I found it. I had to go behind the magic curtain, okay? I totally spaced this part of it. But, so we was doing, little, embroidery type design thing. And so, because she's doing it for, the little embroidery stitch book type thing. So I was kind of going along, but I decided instead of doing practice stitches, I was just going to stitch straight on the fabric itself. So this is my little fishy that I have, that I've done. And my son saw me working on it. He's like, Mom, I want to try it. And so I had him look through my little book that I was looking at for the stitches. And he's like, I want to do this one. So it's like a little flower one. See, it's got the little petals and the stem and the thing. So this is what he has done on his, and it still has the thing. And I let him do it. I didn't like correct like his wonkiness, like, oh, let's skip over to this end. Oh, let's skip over to this end. Let's skip over here. You know, I didn't fix that. I just helped make sure that there was just a single strand going through it all. And, you know, he's 6. So I think he did pretty decent. And here is the back side. That might be a little bit easier to see. Okay. And then my daughter came down. Like, he was working on it the next day. And my daughter came down. And she's like, I want to give that a try. So I drew out just a simple little flower. Like, with a Sharpie. It had the, like, little petals and the stem and the flowers. So this is what she has done so far. And I didn't correct, like, her jumping around. I just made sure that they had the one strand. I'm thinking, you know what, I probably should have just done just doubled the strand, like just regular how you use the sewing needle. And that would have been fine too. And then this is her back side of her project. And she's 8. So for them to do as well as they did, I think that's pretty awesome. So I'm pretty proud of them. Okay. So the other night, I was also doing a painting with Beth Scholler. And I will link her channel in the description box. Yeah, if I can find my words. So she's been inviting me on her channel, and we've been doing little projects. So the one that we did last week is this one. So this is the one I did. So it's like a magazine prop. So you basically, I'll show you. Let me grab the magazine. Or you can use any magazine. You can use the National Geographic, just any magazine. But I had this magazine as a good housekeeping magazine. And it's like a February 2013 edition. And so basically, the chat will type in a number. Like, you know, like my book, it will go up to page 180. So, but not everyone has as many pages in their book. So they can go up to the highest magazine number that the lowest magazine number has. So, you know, if someone only has a book that says 100 pages, then the most we're going to go is 100 pages. So this is the one. And so they do like different things. But so we just pick like 5 pages. So they read off 5 pages, and then we take out those pages out of the magazines, and then we cut different things off of those magazines. And so this is one that I did last week. And then this week on Thursday, the picture that I did was this one. So that's what I have done in this one. And I have different things I've done in here too. Like we've done like a prompt game type thing that we've done. So I've done this. But I don't know what date I did that on. I'd have to go back and look at the videos. Because I did not date that page. It's one of those things that I forgot. But I know it was probably... It might have been in December, because I think I was with Becca. And I had like a circular from grocery store. And then the other page that we did on Thursday. Alright. So the other page we did on Thursday, and I named my little guy that we drew and painted, I named him Georgie. So we like to give our little characters names. So I did this one, and I added a little bit of grass under his feet. Because he's walking around and there's a butterfly. The other ones that were doing it, they did blue overalls. I decided to be different and do red. And this is one that I did last week. And I named her Trixie. And then a couple days before that, I did this one in honor of Valentine's, so that was done on the 9th. So I just have different pictures in my book that I've done. Alright, so that's how I'm going to show you of that. Then I've also been working on, I have a lot of projects going on, don't I? I've also been working on Simplicity 8333. It is a Barbie doll pattern, Barbie doll clothes. So it is from 1987. And two of the outfits are for like knit fabric. So like the jogging suit here is for knit fabric, and the little like short suit here like is for knit fabrics. So I've been working on that. Now I have two of the pieces done. So see this little red dress here with the little red like the gingham vest, and then you got the gingham skirt. I have that done. I don't have the shirt done, and I don't have any of this other done. I do have some cut out, but I don't have it completed. So I have a little like a little dolly here because I went up and raided my daughter's stuff. Instead of trying to climb through and get my Barbies out from when I was a child, I would just use my daughter's. So this is a little vest, and this is a little skirt. I did like a green and blue gingham. So I will take it off the doll and show you. Until I won't show you the naked Barbie. Well, it's got white undies on. So this is a little vest. Look how tiny that is. So a lot of this one I did by hand, like hand stitching. And I really do not enjoy hand stitching, but this wasn't too bad. So I got that little hem rolled up, like along the thing. This is going to fray a little bit just because, but you know. And then I did machine stitch the darts though, because that just made more sense. And I think the shoulders were machine stitched, but the rest of it was hand stitched. Like the side stitching was hand stitched, and then around the armholes was hand stitched, and then along the bottom hem was hand stitched. So I have that little vest done, and then this is the skirt. And the skirt I did all on the sewing machine, so hopefully Marissa likes it for her daughter. And this is the inside. So I did have to gather the ruffle. So did the extra long length of the stitching so that I could pull the stitches and gather the pieces. So I made sure I had the hem sewn on the bottom before I gathered it to make it work out. And then I had actually gotten some elastic. Now, I thought about trying to use this round elastic. Yeah, this is not something that you would want to use for for a Barbie doll outfit. It just, I tried, it doesn't work. But I had this little like elastic stuff that I got probably from a thrift haul, because I go thrifting and I find stuff, and I think this is one that was in the elastic stuff that I got. It says Kellyann. It was probably with, like, it was with something, but I got it, and when I picked it up, I'd already known that I was going to be doing these little Barbie doll things, because I had just been asked. And so when I was going through the thing and I saw this elastic, I was like, oh, that's going to be perfect for the Barbie doll clothes. And it is. So it worked really good for this top because it's thin enough. And it went right in. And then how I got the elastic through it is I have this little pull thing. So this fit right in there. I was able to hook the elastic up to this little hook and close it and then pull it through. So this thing is amazing because other things that I have won't work with that tiny little thing. So this was amazing. I was so glad I had this. All right. Well, that is everything at the moment. I do have a couple other outfits cut out and waiting for me to sew up, and then I do have to finish those Pamerals. And yes, I call them Pamerals because they're overalls made by Pam. And I'm Pam. Alright, so this is one of the pieces, and I have this cut out. This is the cape that you see on here. So it has the cape. So I decided that I'm going to do it in like this green floral fabric. And so this is the back portion, this is the front portion, and then this is the hood. And so I have that ready to sew together. And then I was kind of going through some of the little pieces of fabric because I got a bunch of little pieces. And I was looking through it because that's where I got this one. And I was like, oh, this pink will look really pretty for that. So I went through and I cut out a little pink shimmer. I'm going to need to iron it so that it doesn't have that big crease. Because sometimes, you know, stuff does get that big crease. But this one, I think half of this one I can definitely sew on the machine, just because I'm not working with teeny tiny pieces. They're bigger pieces. And this is the collar piece, and then this is the front like piece that goes over. So it's this outfit right here that we're working with. So yeah, that is what I have been doing. Making those cute little Barbie doll clothes for my friend Marissa's daughter. So I hope she enjoys them. Alright, well, that's everything. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Stay creative. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye now.